Hey everybody, it's Brett Savage again, and I'm going to be showing you how to do more stuff in Flash, except this time it's not going to be about animation in itself. It's going to be about detailing your Flash animation with finer details. For example, if you look back here at my scene 1, you will see that I did something a little different this time. You'll see that the clouds right here, and here, and here are blurred, and the background hills are blurred, just not as much. But right here, my guy is not blurred. He is pretty crisp and clear. And it shows that it's almost like if you're filming a project with an actual camera in real life. How the both the shading, the lighting, and the blurring and focus effects have effects on how good your film or animation looks. For starters, I am going to demonstrate how to shade something properly. So, let's say you have, where is my sun? There it is. I made this sun very early in the development of this project. Things didn't quite work out with it, so I just kind of tossed it back in the library, never to be seen again. Now, let's say we wanted to draw a bush. Let's draw a bush. Okay. Very lovely bush. Now, color it green because bushes are green. And it looks decent, I guess. Doesn't look that great. But if you notice the sun over here, if you notice the sun, the light from the sun will correspond with what the shading on the bush will look like. So let's say we take a darker color, and instead of going on a separate layer and making a transparent black color and tracing it on there, it's much easier just unless you wanted to keep track of it better, because the eyedropper tool on Flash is ridiculously awful. But let's say you wanted to take a darker color of this green, and depending on where the lighting from the sun comes, this is not going to be very accurate, so I apologize if you spot a little error in this. I am doing this on the fly a little bit. But as you can see, I shaded this in here. Now, I'm going to color it in, and it looks like the light from the sun is affecting the bush, and it is shading it. And it's a really cool effect if you use it right. Like if the sun was back over here and down a little bit, you'd have the bush shaded like that. Kind of looks like a green cloud if you ask me. So I'm just gonna get rid of this, and I'm gonna show you a finer detail in the shading. As you can see right here, I did the shading on this guy's hood and his robe sleeve. I guess that's what you call it. Yeah, you see I blurred the tater tot back here. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. I shaded it as well. Right here you have a darker color of purple from the original hood color because the sunlight is out here and it is corresponding with the tater tot's position as well as this guy's position. So you have the shading right here, you have the wrinkles in the clothing, folds, whatever you call them, and they are shaded as well. And when this hand comes in, it is also shaded on the sleeve, in the wrinkles, on the hand itself. I even shaded the fingernails and all that good stuff. So I like the hand. I like how I shaded it. And I even shaded it from the different positions I had it in. And I made it dark and right there for dramatic effect, Ooh, dramatic effect. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to show you how to blur an object. Let's say you draw something. Let's draw just a random. This kind of looks like a logo of some sort. Let's shade it in to this turquoise looking color. Now, in order to blur something, you will convert the symbol, you highlight all of it, and then right click, convert the symbol. Now, instead of making it a graphic, which is basically a symbol where it has a separate timeline within it so that you can animate that symbol while having it on your like mother timeline on the top here. I guess that's what you call it. That's what I call it. You can transform it into a movie clip, which therefore makes it eligible to blur and have these other filters on it. Let's name it Object, because I have no idea what this thing is. Now, it's in your library right now because I added it to the library. Up here, you're going to click at Properties. You're going to go down to the bottom left of these properties. It says Add Filter. You're going to click on that. You can adjust the color, add gradients, add a glow, drop shadow. But for now, we're just going to blur it. And you see it slightly blurs it a little bit. I love this effect. When used in backgrounds, it makes it just adds a lot of detail to your Flash animation. I think that's about good if it were in the background. If it were moving around, I guess. I have no idea what this is. I should have drawn a bush. But click right here. You can change the quality of it, which may or may not affect how your Flash animation will run. It doesn't run very well on this computer, so I keep it on low. However, this just adds a nice little touch to your backgrounds. As you can see here, the clouds and hills are blurred. And a final thing about adding a little pizzazz to your animation is this little, see this right here, this little glow. This is also a filter you can put on a movie clip. So you see this tater tot right here. I made it into a movie clip. I copied it from the original thing, and I made a new symbol, but it's the same image, and I made it into a movie clip. And I have it on glow right now, and you can adjust the glow to it. I have a little object behind it that glows as well. And I put the strength up, quality at medium, and it looks like it's glowing, almost a mystical little glow, radioactive kind of thing. I made the background shake. I'll maybe teach you how to do that in another tutorial. But to make it, I made it the glow bigger because I had a little black thing that almost matched the shape of the tater tot and made it grow a little bit so that the glow would expand as it's shaking, and then I cut it out right there because something dramatic was going to happen, but I made a really crappy ending. So yeah, that's about it for adding finer details to your Flash animation. I can always improve on it. I'm looking forward to that. Was the main purpose of this project actually, was to kind of look at how you can add finer details into Flash and implement them to make your Flash animation look 10 times better. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching.